Good morning, lovelies. How are you today? It is Friday, I think. I don't know. Who cares? Anyway, today we're going to be doing pick a card. If you watch tarot videos, then you're probably like, girl, what you doing? What you mean pick a card, girl? Isn't that usually mean like a deck? Anyways, this is my favorite like plain deck. It has all of, I was gonna grab the deck. It has all of these like really cool, unique images on them. They're just really creative, and like I don't really play cards like that, I'm gonna be completely honest, but I have a bunch of decks like this just simply for the imagery on there. So group one today is going to be this doorway into the universe. Yeah, that's what this is. Yes, of course. It's also the Four of Hearts. I don't know if that's significant to you. For today, that is going to be group one. Group two is going to be the lovely image of this woman here with an eye, and oh, there's a butterfly on her forehead, and it looks like it's an, oh, what are those, a crystal ball, like she sees things into the future. This is also the Queen of, what is that, spades? I don't know, okay? I don't play cards like that, but if that is significant to you or anything, that is going to be group two. And then group three here is going to be the wolf. I love this one. It has got like this imagery of mountains inside the wolf. I love this deck like so much. It's also the ace of diamonds. Oh wow, I'm smart. See, ace of diamonds. There it is. So if that's significant to you, I don't know if you play cards or anything, or if you just like the imagery, there's something about that. Today we are going to be asking the spirits, what is holding you back? Whether that be career or career oriented or like relationship oriented, whatever it is, that's what we're going to be asking the spirits. And we're also going to be asking for some advice. I have a bunch of decks out here today. I'm actually really super excited to do this reading. I asked the cards myself what I should do, and this this like idea of something keeping you from a goal is really what they wanted me to highlight. So some of you really need this. That was rude, Veronica. You can't just say stuff like that. Anyway, I will stop rambling and I will get into it and see you in your readings. Hi, group one. I'm just realizing, because I did the intro before I did any of this. I don't think I said my name. Veronica, Aster. This is my free tarot reading. Whatever. Anyways, if you chose this entry door, like doorway into like the universe, like the unknown is what I like to think of it, or the Four of Hearts, then this is going to be your reading today. I'm like so far away that I don't even know how much this really helps. I like glimpsed at one of the videos that I posted the other day, and I was like, can I really see that? And then I was like, I hope so. So if you can't, leave a comment below and I'll see what I can do about that. For you today though, we are going to be starting off with, if you watched any of my videos before, then you know I love this deck. It's the Mystic Mondays. I feel like I said that right. Mystic Monday Tarot deck. It's beautiful. I love it. Group one spirits. What is holding group one back? Group one spirits. Group one spirits. My cutting of the deck skills, I swear, as each video goes on, gets worse. Group one spirits. Group one spirits. What is holding them back? Group one spirits. Group one spirits. What is holding them back? Okay, so we have the Three of Swords coming out for you, as well as the Six of Wands. And the Five, is this upright? Okay, and the Five of Wands coming out as well. Okay. So first of all, I really, with the Three of Wands coming out, I feel like what is holding you back is this fear of rejection, this fear of failure, really is what it is. Less rejection, more failure, especially with the Six of Wands coming out. And then the Five of Wands, it feels like you want to succeed really, really bad, but the only thing that's holding you back from succeeding is this fear. What else, Spirit? I'm going to get a few more cards. I'm going to get a few more cards for Group 1, Spirit. What is holding Group 1 back? Sorry, I'm not going to take those. I know some people would. Yeah, here we go. The Devil is coming out. That makes so much sense. It's all internalized. It's you. Not to come for your throat like that. It's you. You're holding yourself back. You have the capability and you have the strength and the power to be able to propel forward and excel and succeed at whatever you put your energy into, but you're afraid. You are afraid of what could happen, not what is going to happen. You're not looking at it factually. What is holding? I'm just gonna get 2 more cards. Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? 2 more cards for Group 1, please, Spirit. What is holding Group 1 back, please, Spirit? Group 1. Group 1, please, Spirits. What is holding Group 1 back? Yeah, with the Devil coming out, it's definitely, it's anxiety and depression and internalized. It's a lot. We have the Sun coming out. I know you're like, why did she put it down like that? Because the Princess of Wands did come out before that, so that's why the Princess of Wands is coming out as well. And I just feel like, if anything, that it solidifies what I said. You're the only thing that is holding you back, and I know that that's the Eight of Swords is your bottom deck energy, and I know that's frustrating. I know that it's like, oh, really, Veronica? I didn't know that already. I didn't know that I was the one holding you back. What do I do about it? We're gonna get some. I'm gonna pull a couple other decks, and we're gonna get some advice. I'm not just gonna trigger you and like. I probably should put like a trigger. I probably should have put a trigger warning at the beginning of this. I don't want to just make you feel like I'm coming at you, but I can see with what is coming out here that you, especially with the Eight of Swords being your bottom deck energy, like look at the imagery in this card. The woman she's in the center of all of these swords that she's surrounded by, and she's blindfolded, and it looks, from her perspective, because she doesn't know that she's tied up, but she's not tied up. She's not tied to anything. The ties are loose, and it's all in her head, like without the blindfold. If you were to take the blindfold off of her, she would see that she isn't tied to anything. She isn't being held down. You, he, she, they, them, whatever you call yourselves, you are what is holding you back. You have these imaginary ties wrapped around you, and you're keeping yourself pulled back because you're afraid. It's all internalizing. You're internalizing this fear and this anxiety, and you're allowing it to control your actions and or your lack of actions, your lack thereof. All right, let's see. I do want to, want to clarify a couple of these. So I am going to clarify a couple of these. I want to get a better image of, because yeah, it's you. I mean, I guess it could, I want to know what, we're going to clarify a few, and then we're going to ask the spirits what you're holding yourself back from, because I want to know. Can we clarify the Three of Swords? Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords coming out. This feeling of rejection that you have, it's completely internalized. With the Nine of Swords coming out, I feel like that's definitely in the imagery. The guy is sitting all by himself. He's alone. I feel like if anything, you might isolate and ruminate and convince yourself of all of these, like maybe you build these scenarios. I do this myself. Maybe you build these scenarios in your head, and every time, like, instead of you being the winner, you're the loser. Like, no matter what happens, you're like, nah, I could never succeed at that. Like, I'm not good enough, which is not true at all. Like, you have the capability and the power to be good enough. What is group one's? I almost called you group two. That was really weird. What is it that group one is holding themselves back from? Wow, that was a mouthful. What is it that group one is holding themselves back from, spirits? What is it that group one is holding themselves back from, spirits? What is it that group one is holding themselves back from? We have the Lovers coming out. Yeah, I can see that it's holding you back from love. I know I didn't want to just say love, but love. It could be in a romantic way, or it could just be friends. It could be family. I'm feeling like it's not 100% set in stone. That's just like soulmate vibes or whatever. But I really do feel like it could be any type of love. It could be, friends. It could be family. You spend so much time, I believe you spend so much time thinking about all of these things, and how all of these things can end badly, that you don't really see what is in front of you. You don't really see the love that you have. You forget to be grateful because your mind is so wrapped up in everything else that it wants to think about, that it wants you to think about. So, oh, okay, yeah, we have the, okay, so, yep, we have the Ten of Swords coming out. Wands, Veronica, Wands, Ten of Wands coming out. So, I feel like you are carrying a lot inside of you, is what that is saying. Is like you are burning yourself out. With the Page of Swords, I get this feeling that you're young too. I feel like you're very young, and I feel like you're too young for you to be putting this much stress and like this much anxiety and pressure on yourself to be so perfect. Like, I feel like you're a perfectionist, and I feel like nothing, no matter how good it is, nothing is good enough for you in your head. And that may stem from like childhood things, that the way that your parents treated you. Maybe they only paid attention to you when you did something good, and so you feel like you have to do good things in order to have some sort of meaning. But that isn't true. You, with the sun coming out, you have this radiant like joy and happiness about you. I feel like you're the kind of person where when you walk into a room, everybody just kind of lights up. And so you shouldn't be carrying all of this in you at such a young age. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to go through whatever it is I feel like you went through at such a young age that made you get to this point where you just feel like you're not good enough, because it's just not true, baby. It's not. You're good enough. You are worthy enough for love. You are worthy enough for positivity and light. Your bottom deck energy, your bottom deck energy is the Four of Cups. I said Four of Cards. Your bottom deck energy is the Four of Cups. I feel like that, if anything, overall solidifies what I was trying to say there for a moment. I don't know, that bothers me. Am I not bothered by that? You have to be there, right? Okay. I'm sorry, I got distracted for like 2.5 seconds. With the Four of Cups being your bottom deck energy, I feel like this is overall bringing down you as a whole, as a human. Someone, like I said, that you're so bright and you're so radiant, and that you harboring all of these negative opinions about yourself within yourself is bringing you down. And if, like anything, you can't let it take that from you too. Ah, gosh. Okay, let us get another deck. We're gonna get some advice now because all right, group one. Group one spirits. What, I'm sorry, let me phrase this specifically. What is some advice we can give to group one when it comes to this? What is some advice we can give to group one when it comes to this? What is some advice that we can give to group one when it comes to this situation? Group one spirits. Group one spirits. What is some advice we can give to group one spirits? We have justice coming out. I feel like there at times your thought process, in my opinion, isn't fair. I'm gonna say it just like that. That's how I feel with the justice card coming out. It's not the way that you talk to yourself, about yourself, to yourself, to other people, the way you perceive yourself is not fair. It's not factual. These aren't things that are true, if anything. I have been learning a lot lately, not to be that person, but I've been learning a lot lately about how to separate yourself from your thoughts. So I think that maybe, if anything, that's something that you can take away from this video. You are not defined by your thoughts. And I can see that your thoughts take over a mass majority, if not all, of your energy and time. And if you could just separate yourself from your thoughts, then you might actually be able to feel a little bit better about yourself. We have the Magician coming out, as well as the Star is coming out. So I can see that in order for you to be able to heal from this, you really need to look within yourself. Bottom deck energy is the Two of Wands, and that is signifying that soulmate energy that I was like, I'm not gonna pick up on earlier, but it really is solidifying it, that you are holding yourself back from true love. True love is right, like waiting for you, like right there, and it's not coming because you're not ready for it. You're not allowing it. You are rejecting it, and maybe you don't want to be rejecting it. Maybe there is somebody out there that you're like, oh my God, I love them. I'm in love with them and I want to be with them. But you don't know how to go about it because you're so stuck inside your thoughts, creating all these scenarios and convincing yourselves that they don't like you, that they don't love you, that none of the actions that they have towards you were real, if they were, affectionate or loving or in any way symbolize that they might like you back. You're going to reject all of that because you're going to convince yourselves that they're just nice and that's the kind of person that they are, and they don't really like you that way. But maybe they do. Like they do. This isn't even a maybe, with your bottom deck energy being the two. Oh my God, did they say Two of Wands? I thought it was Two of Cups. Oh wow. Anyways, my baby girl. But still, I'm still picking up on that energy of love and coming into union with another person. But you need to focus on yourself, is basically what this is saying here. You need to look within and look maybe even higher, like look towards your spirits, or to God, if whatever you believe in, look towards a higher power and be able to release some of those negative thoughts, or any of those thoughts. They don't even have to be negative. Release some of them to the cosmos, and allow yourself to feel whatever emotion you need to feel within that moment, and heal from it. Because in order for you to come into union with anyone, whether it be friends, whether it be family, whether it be a lover, or for you, in order for you to have successful relationships, you have to get out of your head. You can't continue to wrap yourself up in this like blanket of negative self-talk and think that you're going to be able to have successful relationships for the rest of your life, because it's just not going to happen like that. And maybe the reason that you don't have these successful relationships, Veronica, the reason that you don't is because you weren't given like this proper, I don't know why I guess it's a good word, like proper childhood, where you were taught what it was like to have a good relationship or a healthy relationship. Not many of us are. That's just, it's as simple as it is. Not many of us humans are healthy mentally. Therefore, our actions affect other people, and we don't really think about that, especially when you have kids. So I'm picking up on like a lot of negative childhood energy that you, in order to move on, may need to focus on healing first before you can get to this point where you can release this stuff and move on with your life. Let's see, we're gonna get some Moonology cards for some more advice for you guys. It's group 1 spirits. Group 1 spirits. Some advice that we can give them on the situation. How can we help group 1 not hold themselves back? I phrased that weird. How can group 1 let go? That's a good one. How can group 1 let go of their fears? How can group 1 let go of their fears, spirits? How can group 1 heal and let go of their fears? Group 1 spirit. We have hold your vision coming out. Hold on to whatever it is that you are trying to do, like whatever goal you're trying to achieve or whatever dream that you're trying to reach. Hold on to that, because just because your ego and just because your mind is telling you that you can't do it doesn't mean that you really can't do it. That's just in you internalizing this negative self-talk. I read somewhere once that the negative things that we say to ourselves are things that other people have said to us. Maybe look at it from that perspective. I've tried to switch my self-talk to be not what I would say to myself, but what I would say to the love of my life. You know, I would never talk to the love of my life the way that I talk to myself. And so I'm trying to switch that language within myself so that I could talk to myself the way that I would talk to her, you know? Group 1 spirits. Group 1 spirits. We have nothing is yet set in stone. So that is something else. None of your thoughts are true. They're just thoughts, and just because you're having them doesn't make them true. That is something that I struggle with a lot myself. Here I go, jabbing on about my thought group ones. That's something that I really struggle with in myself. Is I believe that my thoughts are reality, and maybe you do the same thing. Maybe you think, oh God, I'm not good enough, and so you're like, oh my God, I'm not good enough. But that's not true. That's just a thought that you had. That doesn't mean that you aren't good enough. It's like, okay, thanks, brain. Like, what am I going to do with that information? Group 1 spirits. Any other group 1? I want to get a couple more cards from this. Group 1 spirits. What is what is some advice we can give to group 1 on letting go? So we have the energy is gaining momentum coming out, as well as show the world the real you. So something big is coming your way. I think it is love and an abundance of love. I don't, like, again, like I said before, don't know if that's true, like soulmate love. I said true soulmate love. I don't know if that's soulmate love or if that's friends, or maybe you're reconnecting with old family you haven't seen in a really long time. Maybe that's something that you could be doing. But something or someone, an abundance of love and affection is coming your way, and it's building up to something big that's going to happen for you. And in order for you to be able to show the world the real you, you need to be able to heal from your past traumas and negativities. Your bottom deck energy is your commitment is being tested. So I feel like that is stating that, like, your commitment to yourself is being tested. Like, what are you willing to do in order to give yourself the best outcome in this situation? This was a what is holding you back video. So like, you already came into this knowing that you had some like deficits or whatever the heck you want to call them, but you don't at the same time, like, you are holding yourself back. But that's, you know, something that a lot of people struggle with. I mean, I feel like that's where a lot of anxiety is. Like, it's all built up inside, and you convince yourself that you can't be who you already are. But that's the thing, is like, you already are this great, strong, confident person. You already have paved this path for you to have like this like section of love and light and abundance of family and friendship to come your way. So if anything, you just gotta like commit to yourself. We're gonna get the universe has your back cards to close out this reading, give you some more advice that I can leave you with, group one. This is definitely something I feel like I struggle with myself too, when it comes to my goals, and it comes to love, and it comes to friendships and anything. I really internalize things, and I really ruminate on them, and I feel like you, group one, do the same thing. And I feel like maybe that's not good for you. Not maybe, that definitely isn't good for you. That's not something that is going to benefit you in the long run. When you look back at it, what is going to help you grow is healing. What is going to help you succeed and have that Six of Wands moment that you want so bad, where you have success and you are embracing this energy that is building. I was started somewhere, but I don't know where I was gonna finish. Basically, all I'm saying is that I want you to believe in yourself, group one. I think the universe wants you to believe in yourself, and you don't have to be scared anymore. Group one, spirits, what's some advice that we can offer them? We have the universe has my back coming out. The universe does have your back. We also have my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So, sorry, I just wanted to give you a second to be able to look at this. So you have the ability to tune into exactly what you need and exactly how you can give that to yourself, or you can achieve it. You just have to look. You have to look within. Group one, spirits, with some other advice that we can offer. Group one, spirits. I'm sorry, I just want to. Oh, I didn't want the whole deck, baby. Please. Group one, spirits, with some advice. What is some closing advice we can leave? Group one, spirits, about what is holding them back. With some. Yes, there's four there. Let me get one more card, please, spirits. I said one. It's not one, but we'll take them. All right. I like that for you. Oh, these are a lot. Okay, we're going to take them anyway. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So I feel like this is exactly what I was saying, is picking up a lot on some negative childhood experiences that may have made you feel like you were not enough, or you were unloved. But you have the capability to be able to heal from those experiences. You are not defined by your experiences or what happened to you in your life, especially at an age when you didn't have a choice in the matter. I dislike that so much about the mind. When you were a child, you didn't have a choice. You didn't have the say. But you are an adult now. So you have the ability to be like, okay, yes, I did have that experience. I did have that trauma. It made me feel this way, but now I can take responsibility for the choice to heal from that. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is the highest good. So the universe is going to be able to, the universe is always going to be able to shed light on things for you that you need light shed on. If you just give yourself the opportunity to listen, the universe will talk back. That is what I feel like that card is saying. I witness the darkness and call on the light within. I just added a word that wasn't there. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. A lot of these cards are talking about fear, which I feel like is very symbolic towards your reading, because a lot of what is holding you back is internalized fear, is anxiety. It's in you. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So when you start to allow yourself to let go of the anxiety and fear of failure, is when the universe is gonna be able to be like, all right, she ready. If you keep, it's like, it's manifesting, if you keep telling yourself that you're a failure, then you're going to fail. The universe is going to be like, oh, she needs to fail. She's a failure. This is what she said. That's what she said. If you continue to, it's like I read in this self-help book, it's not a self-help book, once, that if you continue to perpetuate the thought, then that's all you're going to see. It's like the same idea as waking up every day and like listing off the things that you are grateful for. When you start to acknowledge what you're grateful for, you will see more of what you're grateful for. So if you are only focusing on failure, then all you're going to see is failure. It's not that you're not going to have those successes, you're just not going to see them because you are too focused on the failure. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. I like that for you. It is like you want love and light for everyone. I feel like you do just get wrapped up within yourself a lot. And I don't think that that's selfish. I think if anything, it's hard. Like, who wants to just sit and like listen to their brain talk crap about them all day? I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So maybe it's time for you to open your eyes to an opportunity that could potentially be right in front of you, especially with this love and abundance coming out with the Lovers. The Two of Cups didn't come out, but I've picked up on that energy. So if anything, there is love. There's an abundance of love that I can feel that wants to come through, and it's not coming through because you aren't allowing it to. You need to let go of the times in the past when you were let down, or when something didn't go the way that you thought it was going to go, and really see past that, see the situation for what it was, and allow yourself to grow and move on. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. I love that. You are love. Miracles are natural. You can succeed. You can persevere through whatever. Anything, everything. You're strong and you're confident. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. This is definitely pointing out the fact that you need to work on some inner traumas. You need to, some inner trauma, like triggers. What is the word I'm looking for? It's like, yeah, you got to learn your triggers. I think that's something that everyone should really learn. I think it helps you not blow up on people when you know exactly what your trigger is. You can really take yourself out of it in that moment. But I feel like that is a good step. And when you start to realize what is beneath that, like why that trigger, why you have that trigger, that is when you really have the ability to see your actions for what they are and like alter them so that they're not harmful to others. And finally, we have there's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Live within your authentic truth. Love your authentic truth, not the truth that the ego and the mind create to keep you stagnant. In bottom deck energies, I am the loving energy of the universe. Loving energy of the universe. Finally, embrace that within yourself. You and the universe we are all one. At least that's how I feel. If that's not how you feel, sorry. But we are all one, and positive, negative, love, light, energy, it's all wrapped up. We can't get rid of these thoughts forever, but I do feel like we can find a way to heal from the traumas so that those negative thoughts are replaced with loving and more kind and helpful thoughts instead of intrusive and debilitating thoughts, which I feel like you have a lot of. I am sorry that I've rambled on for so long, group one. That is all that I have for you, and I want to thank you for allowing me to sit within your energy, and I really hope to see you again next time. And I want you to know that I am sending love and light your way and strength. I really am. I know that this is hard. This is not something that is an easy thing to come to terms with, that I don't want to say like you're the problem, because you're not the problem. It isn't really a problem. It's just like something that you need to shift your focus to. You need to shift your brain is like me, but like negative. And if you shift it from like this negative perspective on yourself to this loving and this healing perspective of yourself, then that is going to drastically change every other part of your life. Thank you, group one, and I hope you have a wonderful Friday. Hello, group two, and if you chose this lovely imagery of, looks like this woman is a seer. She's got a looking glass. Oh, did I just call it a looking glass? It's what are they called? Like crystal ball. I don't know, I'm sorry. This crystal ball though, and she's got this wonderful image of a butterfly on her forehead. You can also see her third eye is highlighted as well. Or if you found the Queen of Spades, I really hope that's the Queen of Spades. Tell me if it's the Queen of Spades. Is it? If that was something that was significant to you, then this is going to be your reading, my dear friends. Today we are going to be asking the spirits, what is holding you back? What is holding you back? What that thing that is holding you back is holding you from, and what is some way, what is some advice to offer you? Wow, I'm like spitfiring today. Words, they're not working for me, and I just keep spitting them. Here we are. group 2 spirits. Group 2 spirits, what is holding group 2 back? What is holding group 2 back, spirits? Let's see. What's holding group 2 back? Group 2 spirits, what is holding group 2 back? We have the 4 of Cups coming out. I started down here, and then I was slowly gradually pulling the cards up here in group 1's reading. We also have Strength coming out. I'm just gonna get all of the cards out before I really say anything. We have the 9 of Swords coming out as well. Group 2 spirits. What is holding group 2 back, spirits? Can I get a couple more cards, please, spirits? Just some more. Group 2 spirits. What is holding group 2 back, spirits? We have the 10 of Wands coming out as well. Group 2 spirits. We have please only be 2 cards. It is 3. We will take it anyway. We have the 2 of Pentacles coming out, as well as the 9 of Cups coming out. Also we have the Sun coming out as well. This came out for the other group too. Very interesting. Your bottom deck energy is the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, group 2. That is interesting. I'm just gonna sit in your energy for just a moment. I feel like with the variety of this, that there's not just one thing that is holding you back. Whereas, I mean, that was never a guarantee. It was with group 1, it was this overall theme of it. But I feel like there are a lot of things that are holding you back. I feel like you have hit this period where you're kind of stagnant. I feel like you're in this moment right now where you feel like nothing is happening. You're really stuck. You have the want to, you have the, maybe not the want, but the ability, I think is the word that I want to use. You have the resources, but you just feel stuck right now. I feel like what I'm picking up on is that you feel like there are so many things that you have to focus on, or maybe there just are so many things that you do have to focus on. It's not even something that you think that you have. There's so many things that you need to do that are it's holding you back from manifesting. With the 9 of Cups coming out, I feel like it is holding you back from manifesting this Sun moment, this love and light and this energy. Your bottom deck energy is the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like you're focusing a lot right now on just building yourself financially, because I feel like, I don't know why, but I just feel like you're stuck. I'm sorry, I have to get more cards. I just keep getting this a feeling of you feel like there's nothing that you can do. And so I don't want to say that you're holding you back. Because I don't feel like you're holding you back. I feel like there's maybe some truth to that there's too much, but also not enough at the same time, if that makes sense. I don't know. Group 2 spirits, can we clarify the 4 of Cups? Don't play with me like that. Can we clarify the 4 of Cups, spirit? Can we clarify? Okay, so we have the 3 of Wands coming out. So yes, I do feel like there is something that you are on the cusp of. That there was something that there's this journey that you want to start, but you feel, it's just feeling of stuckness. Can we clarify, what else I want to clarify? I wanted to clarify, God, I don't want to clarify God. That's funny. So we're going to clarify all these. Can I just clarify the Strength card? We have the Seven of Cups coming out. I feel like if anything, you're skeptical about what you, which cup you should put your hand into, like, because you know that like there is this snake that's lingering around somewhere. Maybe you are holding yourself back. Maybe you're too worried. I just not 100% picking up on that energy. We do have the King of Cups coming out as well as the King of Wands. Yeah, if anything, there's a lot of self-judgment in there about the situations that you're in, and about the ones, like, there are a lot of things that you can't control. There are things that are out of your control right now, and you're trying to just keep getting forward. It's like every time you're trying to move forward, life is like pulling you back, which personally to me feels like that there's something that you can learn from that. With both of these kings coming out, and they're looking, they're looking the way that neither of them are looking. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like where they're looking is what I'm trying to emphasize, is like they're looking out. It's like they're looking over what choices that they have and what they've done and what life looks like, and they don't seem too happy about it. We also have another king, get a lot of strong king energy coming out for the king of Pentacles coming out as well. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna get a drink of water. Group 2. Anyways, that was a lot, I know. I feel like you have the capability, the strength, and the power to be able to do whatever it is that you want to do. It's like timing. It's all about timing for you. Like, you want and or need things to be done a specific way. What is holding group 2 back, spirits? We have with so many cards coming out. I don't know if I want to take all of them, but I looked at all of them now, and so I feel the need to take them. We do have the Queen of Cups coming out, the High Priestess, we have the Judgment card coming out. I'm not even showing you these cards. I'm sorry. I'm just laying them down. We have the Nine of Swords coming out. And we have the Lovers coming out as well. I'm sorry it took so long to figure out where I wanted to put those cards. Your bottom deck energy is the Two of Swords. So with all of this coming out, what I'm seeing is that you're very stuck. It's this confusing energy of like you waiting to like take action, and you can't take action. Why can't they take action, spirits? Why can't group 2 take action? Why can't group 2 take action? I just want to know why. What is holding you back? Like, I don't feel like I'm getting this straightforward answer. What is holding group 2 back? Please tell me. Okay. We have the Emperor coming out. See, this is what I was saying earlier. See, we're gonna end up just pulling these cards back. Veronica. I also did not think you were gonna get that many cards, sir. I this confused energy, like feeling where I feel like you're confused, and the whole point of this was to offer some clarity, and I don't feel like I'm offering you any clarity. Like, what is holding you back? Then we have the hanged man in reversed coming out. In reverse? Yeah, in reverse. And the Hierophant is coming out. So, if anything, I feel like it's the universe. The universe, that's good that she's telling you the universe is holding you back. There's something that you need to learn. There's something that you need to come to terms with. There's something that you're not accepting that has happened to you, and you're like carrying it within you, and it is becoming this burden. It is confusing you. It's confusing me, baby. It's confusing to the spirits as well. I feel like no one really knows what's happening, and it's just because you haven't really figured it out for yourself. And that's something that I feel like need to sit down and to do, is to really understand what it is that you want, because it doesn't feel like it feels like you're stuck, but yeah, that's it. It's as simple as that. It feels like you're stuck. You're stuck in this situation where you feel like you can't get out of it, and you really can't get out of it. But you can get out of it is the thing. But you need to do that for yourself. I'm going to get a couple more cards for you guys. Let's see. Group 2 spirits. How can we help them? What is some advice that we can offer them? Group 2 spirits. 3 of Cups. So I feel like with the 3 of Cups coming out, you could lean on people. I feel like there are people. We also have the 7 of Coins coming out. So there are people in your life that you have built this, you have watered this strong, King of Wands is your bottom deck energy. You have watered this strong, fruitful relationship with these people. You can utilize them to lean on. That's coming through again with the, it was coming through initially with the 3 of Pentacles as your bottom deck energy. With this deck, you have a strong support system, I feel like, and I feel like if anything, you don't lean on that strong support system that you have. You internalize everything, especially with all of these kings coming up. I feel like you try to handle things by yourself, that you try to figure out these situations by yourself. But right now, this isn't something that you can figure out. This isn't something that you can figure out without leaning on someone. Maybe they don't have all of the answers, but they can be there for you in a way that allows you to release some of these negative emotions that you're feeling deep inside of you, and allow you to see things for the way that they really are, see things factually, and actually be able to come through on the other side with much clarity, being more clear about this situation. If anything, that's really what I'm picking up on is that confusion and inability to act is what is holding you back. You need to spend some more time getting more acclimated with all of these things that are bothering you, all of these things that are happening to you, the way that you view life, the way that you view your relationships with people. You need to you need to do something that is going to allow you to gain some type of clarity when it comes to these situations. You don't know what to do, and if anything, it makes you feel sick. It makes me feel sick. We're gonna get some Moonology cards. We're gonna get some advice, okay? Group 2 spirits, what is some advice we can offer group 2 when it comes to this situation? How can we help group 2? You see these shuffles, bro? They're bad. Excuse me. Group 2, that one's good. Group 2 spirits, group 2, what is some advice we can offer group 2 when it comes to this situation? How can we help group 2? Group 2 spirits, we have balance, spirituality, and practicality coming out. That makes 100%. Once you get to this point where you feel like you completely understand all of these situations and they become more clear to you, you will be more balanced. You will have this Two of Pentacles energy that you want, which will lead to this ability for you to manifest that joy that you want and the things that you want. We also have your hard work is paying off coming out. So the universe, the spirits do see that you are putting forth effort. I'm not just trying to say that you're not doing anything. You're confused, I feel like. And it's putting you in this position where you can't act because you don't fully understand, but you are putting forth effort. Here you are watching this tarot video. I mean, like, you want to know how you can make things better for yourself, and your hard work is paying off. We have surrendered to the divine coming out. So I love that for you. Surrender to the divine. And then bottom deck energies, expect powerful change. So if you allow yourself to let go of whatever these preconceived notions that you have inside your head is about these situations and about what's holding you back, you can get to this point where you can start to unravel things and gain that clarity that you need to be able to just surrender. And when you do, things are going to happen for you. Things are going to start happening. And then you will be like, okay, here we go. You know, like, you're like, I'm ready. This is what I've been waiting for. I don't want to stop. I don't want this. I want more. You know, we're gonna get some universe. The universe has your back. Cards to close your reading, to offer you guys some more advice and strength and like what's the word I'm looking for? Like faith or support or like something from the universe. I don't know. I'm sorry. Guidance. I'm group 2 spirits. Group 2 spirits. What can we leave group 2 with for today? Group 2. What can we leave group 2 with? Group 2. What is some advice that we can leave group 2 today? Group 2. What is some advice we can leave with these people? Group 2. No. Give me the cards. Group 2, please. Thank you. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. I think that if anything, this is solidifying yourself. Open up and see yourself with love. Allow yourself, don't beat yourself up so much about these situations where you feel confused, you feel at a loss. Not everybody knows everything. Like, that's the whole point. We're here to grow and we're here to learn and to have these experiences. You can't beat yourself up for not having it all figured out. Like, that's not how life works. We also have my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So these things going on around you, are what is causing this internalization of, like, this inner conflict that you feel within yourself. Has to do with your outside circumstances. There's something in your life that I feel like is not supposed to be there, and you don't know how to get rid of it, and it's causing all of these situations where you feel stuck and you feel confused and you feel at a loss and you don't know what to do. And that's coming through everywhere in your life, and that's not good. I don't know why I left. I'm so sorry. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. What you focus on is what you will manifest. That was a very strong theme in group 1 that I was stating to them. If you continue to focus on these feelings of confusion and inability to understand things, then you're going to perpetuate these situations with yourself where you don't understand them. But you do need to take time out to gain some type of clarity. I don't know, maybe you could benefit from meditating. Maybe you could benefit from meditating. I feel like everyone could benefit from meditating, but really allowing yourself to open up to what the universe has. We have obstacles or detours in the right direction. So despite the fact that it may feel like you're stuck, you're still learning from this experience. You're still building yourself, and there's this, everything that happens for a reason, and you can learn, if not something about someone else, you can learn something about yourself when it comes to this, and how you handle situations, and how you don't want these situations to perpetuate in the future. We have, I choose love no matter what. So at the end of the day, choose love, not just love, but love for yourself. Choose it. You deserve it. We also have, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So have faith in the universe. I feel like you were somebody who's very tapped into your relationship with higher powers, especially with I think the High Priestess came out. Yeah, she's right here. You are someone who's very tapped into that, and so if you just allow yourself to, like it said in the Moonology card, surrender to the divine. Allow yourself to give the universe faith, put your faith into the universe, because she will always have your back. We have, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. So when you do put your faith into her, she steers you in the right direction. It's like that Carrie Underwood song. Is it Carrie Underwood? Jesus, take the wheel. Let the universe take the wheel at this point. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am loved and miracles are natural. I think that everyone should kind of do something like this. Really start to place these thoughts in your, throughout your day, that you are special and you are loved. When I lean toward love, I am led. So go towards love. Go lean towards love. Love will guide you towards more love. And I feel like that is something that you really need right now. I do feel like you have a strong support system. I do feel like you can lean on them, and you should lean on them, and that you should choose to see them in this loving light, because that's the way that they see you. Allow yourself to open up to the possibility that maybe they could help you understand these situations in a different way, but help you not feel so stuck. Because I don't feel like because I feel like you are stuck, but I feel like once you gain some clarity on these situations, then you will know exactly what it is that you need to do in order to heal and move forward, and do that in a loving way.
Thank you so much, Group 2, for joining me and allowing me to be within your energy. I just want to thank you so much for coming to watch this, and I really hope to see you again. And I'm sending a lot of love and strength and support your way, and I really hope that you can see that you are capable of getting through literally anything. You have the capability to radiate joy, love, and light. That is who you are. And I really want you to be able to see that. The spirits want you to be able to see that you are loved and you are lovable. Okay, Group 2, I hope you have a great day. Good evening, Group 3. If you chose this wolf that has like cool imagery of mountains in him, or the Ace of Diamonds, if that was significant to you, then this is going to be your reading. Today we are going to be asking the spirits, what is holding you back, Group 3? Okay, let's get right into it. Group 3 spirits. Group 3 spirits. Group 3 spirits. What is holding Group 3 back, spirits? What is holding Group 3 back, spirits? What is holding Group 3 back, spirits? Group 3. Group 3 spirits, what's holding Group 3 back? What is holding Group 3 back? What's holding Group 3 back? Spirits. Spirits. What is holding Group 3 back? Take, please. I'm not going to read the whole deck, please. Group 3 spirits. What is holding Group 3 back? What is holding Group 3 back? We have the Four of Pentacles coming out. The Four of Pentacles. I'm going to just show you that a little bit longer because it's going to be all the way up here. What else? Spirits, what is holding Group 3 back? We have Justice coming out, as well as the Empress. We have Judgment coming out. One more, not one, sorry. A couple more cards, spirits, just two more. Can I get a couple more card spirits? What is holding Group 3 back? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups coming out. We have the Nine of Cups coming out, as well as the Three of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. And the Three of Cups. And the bottom deck energy is Seven of Wands. All right. Let's see here. I'm just going to sit with your energy for a moment like I did with Group 2. So with the Four of Pentacles coming out, Group 3, I feel like what is holding you back? What is holding you back is this need to be secure. I feel like is what I'm picking up on. I feel like the way that you view life and the way that you view the way that things are supposed to happen, it's very structured, and you're very focused on building this foundation so that you can get to this point where you can
feel happy, instead of being happy. You know what I mean? Like how it's like you're like, I will be happy when I get to this, instead of like being happy now. So you're always working to be happy instead of like ever feeling happy. I feel like what I'm picking up on, there's a lot of I just realized you have a lot of cups here. So a lot of this is very the way that you feel. I feel like you feel a lot. You have these strong emotions, and you may even be an empath. You tend to pick up on a lot of other people's emotions and internalize those as your own, and that makes it hard for you to be able to see beyond just this idea of I just need stability, if that makes sense. Let's clarify some of this for you. Can we clarify the Four of can we clarify the Four of Pentacles, Spirit, please? The Four of Pentacles for group 3, Spirit. Can we clarify the Four of Pentacles? Yeah, we have the Five of Swords coming out. So I do feel like there's someone in your life that doesn't have your best intentions at heart. Maybe you already know this, maybe you already feel this, and you can pick up on this energy. And it's threatening to you and what you built and what you're trying to continue to build. Can we clarify the Justice card to Spirit? We're just going to clarify these. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups coming out again. This is a situation with people that you love. Holy roly. With the seven, sorry, I'm not even showing you any of these cards. We have the Seven of Wands coming out, as well as Temperance is showing itself, and the Queen of Wands. This is a situation that I feel like it has to do with like maybe a group of your friends. Maybe something's going on with you and your friends, and you feel like something is off kilter, and there's this battle that's brewing within you, and you don't know what to say. You don't know how to say this. Let's see, can we clarify? We're just gonna let's clarify the Empress. I'm gonna clarify all these, okay? Hold on. Clarify the Empress, please. It fell. We have the Page of Pentacles coming out. You're a young soul. You are trying to forge forward towards this bigger dream that you have, and you feel as though you're being held back. You're being held back by this situation. It feels like maybe that things were being propelled forward for quite a bit, and then it just kind of altered a bit because of this deception and this sneaky business that you picked up on this energy, but you don't really want. Sorry, I'm doing the voice. I don't know what that's about. Don't really care. But I don't know what it is that you are going towards. What is this holding group 3 back from? Like, what is this holding group 3 back from? Yeah, we have the 10 of Cups coming out. You're being held back from this this moment of success, this feeling of completion where you can start this family, and I feel like you're around all of the wrong people. And I feel like maybe just now you're getting to this point where you're realizing it. Like, you have been pouring into this cup that is literally just like overflowing, but it's not giving back anything to you. And your cup is, we also have the Five of Pentacles coming out
as well. I feel like you do have this strong fear of financial failure. I feel like, especially with the Four of Pentacles was coming out, you worry a lot about your stability. I think you worry a lot about money and being financially secure, and you want to get to this point where you can create a family and have this generational wealth and success and love. Where you can celebrate and where you can manifest and you can look back on the good times, because you paved this beautiful way for yourself. But what really is holding you back is these people that you thought were supposed to be a part of your life, but maybe they're not supposed to be a part of your life. Like, people aren't always supposed to stick around. We have the Hierophant coming out. And the Four of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like you're getting to this point where you're kind of fed up. You're looking to tarot videos. You're looking to spirits for what you're supposed to do when it comes to this situation. But you feel like you don't know how to handle it. You feel like Ariana Grande, that one Ariana Grande song where she's like, losing friends left and right. You feel like you're losing friends left and right, but all you gotta do, baby girl, is just send them love and light, because if those people aren't gonna stick around and they're not gonna be a part of your life, then they don't deserve to. You work very hard to be able to put yourself, to say that you are secure, because for a very long time you weren't secure. And you didn't have control over that. So now you feel like, now that you do have control over that, you feel like you have to keep it, together. I mean, your bottom deck energy was Seven of Wands, so you do feel like you're being attacked, but I feel like you feel like you're being attacked in your own home. Like, how dare you be attacked in your own home and made feel some type of way, when all you're doing is trying to build yourself up financially and spiritually and emotionally. You're trying to pour into the cup in a positive way, and it's like there's a friggin' hole or something, and it's like a crack, and it just keeps like seeping out, and it's like there's a crack on your cup that's like seeping out or something. Like, whatever gets poured into your cup, if not poured into another, just kind of spills out, and you are left really with nothing. Your bottom deck energy is the Ten of Swords, so you do feel beaten down. You do feel like you've gotten to this point where you can't control anything. So what is the point? Like, what's the point? Why even try? And that's, you should try. Like, that's not true. I think negative people are holding you back from achieving this feeling of success and stability financially. And I know that a lot of people are like, make it a big deal, but like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be financially stable. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I mean, I don't know where you live, but like, we all live in this time when it's hard. You have to work. I mean, not that it wasn't hard before, but you have to work 2-3 jobs just to pay your bills and barely get to celebrate any of your successes or any of your leaps and bounds. And so I don't believe that there's anything wrong with wanting to be able to build your stability and wanting to feel secure. And if anybody makes you feel any way about that, then those people don't really line up with your values and your morals, and then they're probably not people who are going to be in your life for a really long time, and that's okay. I see that you don't like to lose people, though. You have a lot of, like, with the Three of Pentacles coming out and the Three of Cups coming out and the Six of Cups coming out, like, you are very sentimental person. You're very nostalgic. You don't have a lot of friends, but the small group of friends that you do have, you pour a lot into that, and you don't feel like it's you don't feel like, you feel like it's all for naught. Like, you're not, you like, not that you're supposed to like put into a relationship to get out of a relationship, but yeah, you also are, and you're not getting anything out of it, and that's not the whole point. Like, for you, you're like, yeah, that's fine, I love people, but still a relationship should be 50-50. Like, you, no, baby girl. What's some advice we can offer to group 3? How can we help group 3 let go of what's holding them back? How can we help group 3 let go of what is holding them back? Spirits, how can we help group 3 let go of what is holding them back? Spirits, group 3, how can we help them let go? Let go of what's holding them back. How can we help? What is some advice we can offer group 3? We have the Temperance coming out. Yes, you want to get to this, in order for you to get, you need to get to this point where you feel more balanced. That's actually the second time that Temperance has come out in your reading. We also have the Knight of Wands coming out as well. You want to be able to get to a point where you can take serious action, and I feel like that's the only way that you are going to be able to get through this. Is you got to start speaking up, baby girl. You can't keep biting your tongue. You can't keep holding back. You have to say something. If these relationships are going to end, then they're going to end. You can't keep holding back and biting your tongue and thinking then that everything is going to be okay and everything is just going to be like, poof, it's fine, we're all good, like we're all tee-hee and ha-ha on it. Like, you either have to speak up, or you're gonna keep struggling. You're gonna keep being in this situation where you're feeling like you don't know what to do. We have the Two of Wands coming out. Excuse me, I did not mean to check that. And the Queen of Cups coming out. Yeah, so you really want to sorry, excuse me, group 3. So I have like incense smoke is like now starting to get to my eyes. I love incense, but like just too much smoke, it's very irritating to anyone. I don't know why I said that. Like, I had to apologize for it. Your bottom of the deck energy is the World. So in order for you to be able to get to this point where you can feel complete, you have to allow yourself to speak up. I feel like you've looked within yourself enough. You know what you want out of situations and from people, and the way that people make you feel, and you can't just continue to sit around and allow fear of loss be what dictates you from having a good life, because not everyone is going to be someone that you need in your life. And just because you want them there doesn't mean that they should be there. And it's as simple as that. Like, you can fight all you want, but at the end of the day, the universe, if that person isn't good for you, that person is going to continue to show you. The universe is going to continue to show you over and over again how that person isn't good for you. And it's going to hurt. And you don't want to keep going through these. You've been through enough. You don't want to keep going through and perpetuating this feeling of like, I'm not good enough, which is absolutely not true. Is there any other advice that we're going to get some Moonology cards for you, group 3? Is there any other advice we can offer group 3 spirits? Any other advice that we can offer to group 3, my spirits, my guides? What's some advice that we can offer? Look at the bigger picture is coming out. I don't like the way that I just said picture instead of picture. I literally said pitcher, like a pitcher of lemonade. instead of picture, like a picture. Sorry, that has nothing to do with your reading and everything to do with me having intrusive negative thoughts about myself. Thank you, intrusive negative thoughts. You suck. Anyways, look at the bigger picture. I did it again. Look at the bigger picture. So you want to look at it as a whole, and you want to remember that everything happens for a reason. These people, if they're not supposed to be a part of your life, they're not supposed to be a part of your life. That's just, it's that. You may want them to be there. You may fight for them to be there. Do everything that you think you can to save or salvage whatever part of the relationship that you think is gone. But if it's gone, it's gone. And it's as simple as that. You can't keep beating yourself up and allowing yourself to feel this way about yourself. You're gonna hold yourself back from more opportunities to celebrate and more opportunities to come into union with people who are supposed to be a part of your life. Because excuse me, because the world is big. There are like 7 billion people on the planet. Like, you're not just you're not just limited to this like small niche like group of people. Like, yeah, you don't get along with a lot of people, but there's a lot of people. Therefore, there's like gonna be a giant section of those people that you're gonna be able to really get along with and bond with and connect with, not just on an emotional, but on a spiritual level. We also have your dreams need a practical plan coming out. So in order for you to move forward when it comes to whatever it is that you want in life, you need to seriously plan. I think that if anything, you've been caught up a few times, and that's really it's really bothersome to you, because you're like, you usually got it figured out, and so like for that to happen, you're just like, and maybe this is just that situation, you know, like you had this plan, and now all of a sudden, like, it feels weird, and you don't know what to say. You know what to say, but you don't want to say it. And I think the universe is saying you need to be more practical with these things. So you need to think about it. So like, don't. I feel like maybe you romanticize relationships too much. You think things are going to be all peaches and cream, and then when they're not, you're just like, well, I'm trash. But that's not true. You're not trash. You're a great goddess, and we all love you. Group 3 spirits, with some advice we can offer to group 3. A win-win outcome is forecast. At the end of the day, no matter what happens, you're gonna stay winning. Like, you're gonna come out at the end of this on top. You may come out with less people than you went in with, but that's not a bad thing, okay? Because that's just making room, like that's paving the way for a new experience, for new people, and new love and abundance of relationships. Can I get one more call for group free spirits? Oh no, I said one. Please, I ain't gonna do all that now. Oh, I said one. That's 3. That's a 4, because I can't count. We're gonna take them home because I'm already looked at them. A fiery climax approaches. So I do see things are gonna come to a head very soon when it comes to this situation. It's probably not gonna be pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really sorry for whatever it is that is about to happen. But just remember your like self within this, and like what you want out of this and who you are. Don't allow yourself to get wrapped up into petty arguments, and don't allow yourself to say negative things that are gonna hurt people. Try to be truthful and honest in a way that isn't harmful. Personally, I know that it sounds hard, but it is possible. We also have take time to breathe out. Take time to exhale. You need to be able to allow yourself to relax. from these situations, not allow them to consume your every thought, because it's literally gonna make you feel awful. You're not gonna be like, that's not, you don't need that. We also have you are good enough coming out. Like, that's so beautiful, because you are good enough. You are capable of excelling. We also have emotions are running high as well. So things are starting to, also we have what do you need to release. So things are starting to come to a head, and you're going to be able to release all of this negativity and all of these bad emotions when all of this is finished, and when all of this is said and done. And you're going to be able to come out on the other end feeling like you're, I don't know, you're going to feel amazing when it's all said and done. Once you're healed, once it's over, and once you aren't feeling like the bad guy. I don't know why, for some reason you feel like the bad guy. You're not the bad guy. These are the universe has your back cards. We're going to get a couple of those to finish up your reading, and it's with some like final words of advice. I want you to know that, like, just because people walk out of your life doesn't mean that that is a negative reflection on you. I know that's so cheesy, but like, maybe they, maybe you weren't what they needed, or maybe they weren't ready for you. And it really is their loss when you think about it. Group 3 spirits, what are some things that we can leave at group 3? Group 3 spirits, there are a few things that we can leave. What's some advice? Some pieces of advice that we can leave with group 3 spirits. Oh, that is like half the deck. What is some advice that we can leave with group 3, please, spirits? It's like half the deck. They keep checking out like half the deck. We're group 3 spirits with some final words that we can leave with group 3. Do this to me. Alright, I'll take these. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So this situation may be solidifying, like triggering something for you. Maybe it's something that happened when you were younger. Maybe it's something that you're always dealing. Maybe, definitely your inability to want to speak up about it. If you look beneath that, like, why? What does that stem from? That might help you come to terms with it, and maybe will help you open up and speak more, because your feelings deserve to be heard. There's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So live your authentic truth. You know how you feel. You know what you know. And it's true. We have, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So when you put your faith in what she can do, you are at peace with that. The universe has your back. My fearless freedom lights up the world. So I feel like that you encourage people to be more fearless with your actions. May even intimidate some people. Maybe that's something that maybe that's something that's really what's the word I'm looking for? Important? I don't know. Something important in this situation you struggle with. It just frustrates you a lot, I think, if anything. I'm unapologetic about what I desire, and I trust that what I focus on will grow. So you're going to you're going to come out of this on the other end a lot stronger than you went into it, even though you are resilient. Okay, you are strong. Nobody has to tell you that. But at the end of this, you're going to learn a lot about yourself, and you're going to be able to feel a lot better about the situation, and understand that you did the best that you could. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Is your bottom deck energy? Excuse me. So when you connect within your joyful self, the great, beautiful, happy, bright soul that you are, you allow, like, you remind the universe everything that you deserve, which is positivity, which is love, which is light, an abundance of friends and friendship. And you are not at a loss. Like, just because you may be losing someone or something doesn't mean that you are at a loss. You will gain. They are just clearing the path for something better, babe girl, and you are gonna love it. I promise you that. Thank you so much, group 3, for allowing me to spend time in your energy, and I hope that I offered some type of clarity when it comes to this situation, and what is holding you back from positive relationships. And I hope that you will be able to release this and continue to be happy. I am sending so much love and light your way, and I hope you have a wonderful day, group. I hope to see you again.